What is up, artists and art fans? Thank you guys for tuning into the only spot where we talk to all your favorite Instagram artists about the trade, the tools, and can't forget the tips. I'm your host, Zim Zimmer, and you guys are on Chatting with Zim, episode 121. Whoa. Today, guys, happy Sunday, beginning of October for everybody starting the Inktober, so that's pretty dope. I know Mary Mayfiz is out there rocking it. Blackjack Davy, shout out, he's also rocking it. And a guy I'm keeping my eye on is Eddie Draws It as well, man. He's gonna be snapping. Happy Sunday, Blackjack Davy. No map required. Welcome to the show, guys. Today we have a returning guest. And I forgot my sign back there, but y'all could read it. It looks pretty good, I think. You know, eventually as we get closer to once we get our guest on it, I'll zoom in and it'll look nice. But yeah, today we got a returning guest. He has his Kickstarter coming on October 13th. There he is. I see the man himself. So make sure you guys go and check that out. It's Dan Price, y'all. If y'all don't know already. I've been promoting him all week. Hopefully you guys not only follow him, but as well, gonna support that Kickstarter, right? So Danomite139, you guys can find him here on Twitter. Make sure you guys check out that kickstarter.com. Make sure you go /Bigfoot Knows Karate and support the Kickstarter October 13th, all right? Also, BigfootKnowsKarate.com. Check it out. Buy your stuff. Get some merch. All the other links are in Danomite's bio there. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring on the guest, Mr. Danomite. It always sounds so Danomite, right? Whoa.
What's up,
Whoa.
dude? How you doing?
Good, bro. What's popping, man?
Man, it's been crazy, dude. It's been crazy. We got a Kickstarter about to happen, man. It's
Whoa.
nuts. Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway,
exactly.
how you been, dude?
I've been good, man. A lot of stuff's going on, good and bad. Can't complain. It's a fucking life balance, right?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. It's
right.
man, work, family, art, comic, whatever you got going on. You know what I mean? It's just like trying to keep those three things in the air for me right now. It's just been insane. But you know what? Family's been amazing, and they've just been so cool about it, and just we're near the finish line right now. So at least in terms of, well, the next step, I guess is the better way to put it, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And the best part is, I mean, we're all coming out for this ride, right? So everything's unfolding in front of us, man. So
absolutely.
That's badass. Yeah.
Oh, dude. It's no, I mean, like, thank you for having me on today. Thank you for anyone and everyone who's watching this right now, and it's been awesome to Bigfoot Knows Karate. Thank you so much. You know how cool the IG community is. You know what I mean? The art community, comic community, whatever I hear is, it's just, I mean, was talking to somebody earlier, and just about how just thankful for people like you, and, for having us on, or like, I was on with, I was on DrawCon with Trent last week, and it's, and so, and I don't know. Thank you. I'm just in kind of one of those real,
thanks, man.
I went in one of those places today.
Yeah, good. That's a good thing. We have the good Dan today.
Oh yeah, no, Evil Dan. We left him back in the room. So
there you go.
He's tied up, and he's tied up with the gimp. We're fine.
Dandy's doppelgangers.
Yeah, right.
You know
no,
right.
Absolutely.
and everybody else that's tuning in, thank you guys so much for joining us. I see King Gonga. He says I only read it that way, in that voice. And I go, Danomite.
There you go. Yeah, that was the where it came from. Anyway, I was a Good Times fan as a kid. It would come on after school. I'd watch it. I loved it. Screaming. My sister used to call me Dano when I was a kid, so it was just kind of one of those bring it all together. So yeah.
Yeah. Just a little side note, since you are the returning guest, you've been on episode 98, 93 was a two-parter as well.
Oh, right
Y'all
on.
could find that on the YouTube on the channel, Chatting with Zim. Um, yeah, but something that I do here, the first times around, we love to get you, right? Know you,
Hmm.
what your origins and whatnot. But
Sure.
today it's a little different, man. Today
Sure.
we are here solely to promote your Kickstarter, my friend.
Hey, there you go. There you
Bam!
go. Looking good,
Bigfoot
dude.
Knows Karate.
Looking good. Yeah, man. I've got some preview pages I can show you guys today as well. So looking forward to that. Look at all that stuff. Look at all that art and all that people's fan art, and it's just amazing.
Man, I heard you talking on the Drawn Con, man. Just the amount of fan art, man, you received, dude. It's just wicked, dude. It's
Dude, okay,
crazy.
it's insane. And like I talked to Casey. Casey's my co-writer. If y'all don't follow Casey Allen, Robots Eat Guitar, okay? And that's that he's on Instagram and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about it all the time. I mean, we're just blown away by it. It's like that somebody took the time of their
Mm.
day to they could have drawn anything they wanted. And the fact that they picked Bigfoot, knows karate is just like
Yeah.
it's touching and humbling. You know what I mean? It really is. I mean, like it makes me happy that people dig the character like completely. That's like huge. But the fact that they took time out of their, that's more than a like. That's more than a share. And some people don't draw, so I'll likes and shares and comments and all that stuff mean the world too. But like for somebody to take the time to do that, it's just like thank you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now is just where all the support in the community, and people just getting into the comic. It's, I don't know, it's just wild. I mean, it's just absolutely wild.
No, it's crazy, dude. And I mean, you know, um, Adam, he snapped, dude. Mr. Shout out to Adam Caswell,
What's up, Adam
right?
Caswell? Oh,
What up,
yeah.
what up, what up, man? Cause, dude,
Y'all, so
oh, shit.
y'all know the
Yeah.
story of Adam Caswell, right? How that came about. So, like, Adam, yeah, you got it. Well, here, I'll do you one better. Here's the original right here.
Oh, it
Yeah,
can't get better than that.
that's the original right there, dude. I mean, he
Wow.
mailed this to me. I was like, "You got to be out of your mind." And he was just like, "This is fan art." I'm like, "This is beautiful, and I love it." And we worked out a price, and I bought it from him. And it is the variant cover for the deluxe edition now. So we had to include that piece. Had to include that piece. So
Hell yeah, dude. That is
yeah,
amazing, dude.
and I'll talk to you about the deluxe edition whenever we get it kind of into the Kickstarter and all that. But because we have four different covers, two different editions of the book, and four covers over those two editions. So really excited because well, I'll jump into that if you don't mind. Actually, I guess as long as we're here.
No, let's go. I mean, this is the reason why we're here, man.
Cool. Yeah, so we're doing
And
it.
if,
We're doing something different. We're doing a regular edition, 30-page story, Bigfoot Knows Karate, 30-page full color. And you're going to see Bigfoot Knows Karate, a gentle cryptid warrior who is in a world where anybody can be a hunter and anyone can be a prey at any given time. He crosses paths with Kung Fu Thulu. That's right, we have a
mm-hmm.
Cthulhu in the book. And they do battle like, think of it like Godzilla versus Kong meets Kill Bill. Okay,
Oh,
think about it like that, but with like just a gnarly twist on the end. And I have some water right here. I'm going to need this in a second. So with that being said, we've got the 30-page story, what encompasses what I just talked about. But then we're going to do we're going to do a deluxe edition because of all that fan art that we received, and I put out some polls into the community. And what I decided to do was a 44-page deluxe edition. And it's going to have the 30-page story plus a 10-page fan art gallery. Plus, I'm going to do a couple of pages of secret sketches of stuff y'all haven't seen and where we're going, kind of, looking towards the future where we're going with Bigfoot. And then just the most awesome thing ever, I think, anyway. This has been geeking me out for a long time. I've always wanted to do something like this, and we're finally getting to do it with Bigfoot. There's going to be a director's commentary with
Whoa,
Bigfoot
yeah.
Knows Karate. Okay, so what it's going to be is a video. You're going to have a QR code in the comic book. You scan the QR code, and it's going to take you directly to a private YouTube video, and it's going to be a roundtable discussion that talks about. It's going to be myself, Casey Allen, and a couple of really other amazing people who are going to. We're going to do a roundtable discussion and talk about the book from, where we came from with the ideas to the actual book itself, page by page. And then we get to talk about what happens next almost. We get to really discuss it because here's the thing. I've been real cagey with you guys for the last 9 months about what this comic's really about. And I'm not, Bigfoot knows karate. I mean, it says it, but yes, it does, but it doesn't. There's more. And so we're finally going to get to talk to you guys about what this book actually is all about. So I'm really excited for this. So the regular edition, if you get the regular edition, awesome, great, you should, because it's going to be fun. If you get the deluxe edition, you're just going to get that much more, extra content. And if you're somebody like me, I like director's commentaries. I like extra content. I like to see the extra scenes and things like that. So you're going to get a little something like that. And so on top of that, and then we have 2 covers for both books. And I want to show you one more thing. Matthew Skillern, Skillful Studios. This is the cover, the variant cover for that's the variant cover for the regular edition. And just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely.
That
gorgeous.
is sick.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So amazing work by, yes, there you go, right there. Amazing work by some amazing artists. I'm just thrilled I've gotten to know these guys, and that they were willing to, Matt was willing to work with me, that Adam was willing to do what he did. It's incredible. So I'm really glad to bring some extra artists to the table on this one. And, and Casey, too, because, Casey, if y'all aren't familiar with Casey, Casey, my co-writer, he has a book called Voodoo Child. Okay, and if y'all haven't heard of that one, it just finished its second Kickstarter about a month ago, and they're going into issue 3 right now, so working on issue 3. And that book is, if you're into zombies, but voodoo zombies in the Vietnam War, this is your story, dude. It's absolutely amazing. So, really talented group of people, whether it be the cover artist or Casey. Thanks for hanging out with a schmo like me so we can make a comic book, right?
Oh, hell no. That's fucking hilarious, man. Hey, and thank you all for everybody else who's joining in here. I see the room just lighting up with some awesome heads, some heavy hitters, as they say in the community.
Let's see what's going on, y'all. Looking through real quick.
Delator Comics. Shout out to Hellfire Vortex. Gutter Baby is in the house as well. Blackjack Davey, D. Hausner.
Yeah, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing, Gutter Baby? There's a bunch of. Hey, Pez, what's going on? Pez was in here. Matt was in here. Awesome.
Sweet. What up, Pez? Sweet, man. And before we go any further, just really quick, y'all, just want to let y'all know that if you guys follow me, then you guys might love Live with 7. Make sure you guys check him out as well as the Con Drawn Show and the gang over at Dead and Laughing. We also got shows where we promote you guys. So reach out, right?
Absolutely.
Dude, man, it looks like you got a lot jam-packed, and I love that whole roundtable QR code thing. I think that is fucking genius. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. It's something I've wanted that for a long time, in not a book that I did as much as a book that I would purchase. I've always thought, how could you do a director's commentary on a comic book? Fly out boxes, with notes and stuff like that. But that's just kind of more to read. And and you could do an audio thing. That was a possibility. And since I came up with this when I've talked to some other people, and they've heard of some audio track director's commentaries, but I think this is the first one I've heard of where we're going to have multiple talking heads going at it, on video. So, and that'll be cool because I'll be able to splice some I'll be able to do video overlays into the actual YouTube videos. So we can not video overlays, but like image overlays and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that, and share screens and that sort of thing. So they can look at the pictures as we're talking to in that manner, at least to a degree. So that'll be pretty cool.
No, that sounds like a fucking amazing idea, bro.
Thank
So
you.
prepare to see more of
Um,
that. You know what I mean? So
Say it again.
I said prepare to see more of that. Just
Yeah,
from
I
other
bet.
artists eventually, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, if it works out, I hopefully people do it because it's something that I would want as a consumer, you know? So, I mean, as much as I'll be like, oh, that was my idea, which I probably will say that, you know, I'll be like, oh, that was my idea. But, hey, at least it was a good idea, you know? I mean, it's like I've had my artwork stolen, right? You heard about that with the t-shirts and all that stuff where my designs were put on shirts on another company rather than the one that I work with. Um,
What? I don't
no,
think I
you didn't hear. This
have.
is a couple of months ago. Yeah. So,
What?
I print my T-shirts out of tpublic.com, and there were people letting me know that Redbubble and Amazon were carrying Bigfoot Knows Karate merch, and I don't work with Bigfoot or with Amazon or Redbubble. So yeah, some other people were poaching my artwork and putting it on their stuff. It's kind of like, well, at
What?
least they liked it enough to steal it. You know what I mean? That was the
Yeah,
best way
yeah.
I could look at it is at least they liked it enough to steal it because, but that made me laugh really hard. It was,
Wow.
Redbubble got taken care of, Amazon got taken care of, and I think they're back again. So I've got to go do more paperwork for Amazon, but that's okay. What do they get? If they sell a sticker, good for them. But but stop using my artwork.
Yeah, yeah. Damn,
Yeah,
that is
so
fucking nuts. It's real,
it's
y'all.
hilarious.
It's real.
Bigfoot
Man.
doesn't know Redbubble and Amazon. That's right, D. Hausner. That is right.
Fucking D came in
Dude, that's
clutch with
amazing.
that. Oh,
Oh yeah.
dude. And so, I mean, what are your feelings towards that? I mean, like in a deeper level, right? I mean, it's both a fucking, it's gonna piss you off and make you happy, right?
Well, yeah.
At the
I
same time,
mean, look.
maybe.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. So, like, if you go on my T Public right now, I don't think you'd really. There's this shirt on T Public it's a cross between the Andre the Giant and the Misfits, right? That I made. But you used to be able to find like fan art kind of shirts on my site. I think most of those are now gone, and it's mostly been replaced by Bigfoot shirts and that sort of thing. But I've gone to conventions and I've had prints of Deadpool. I've had prints of, you know what I mean? I've done that stuff and sold that type of thing. So am I pissed about it? No, not really.
Mm.
I mean, I could get mad, but at the same time, I've done similar things. If you've gone to a convention, I mean, I'm peddling my comics, but I've got fan art prints behind me and people are buying those. I've never worked on Deadpool professionally, so like the thing I guess that would irk me off the most about the T-shirt thing was legitimately it was my artwork. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It was legitimately just my artwork, designs, the whole thing. It got cleaned up fast and it's over and done. Now it's just a funny story to tell. You know what I mean? So like if it happened again with the same company over and over and over again, it'd be one thing. But like the two companies that were doing it, or the two entities that were doing it, one was in Germany and one was in like Vietnam or something like that. It's not like I can really go. What am I going to go sue them? And for what? The three stickers and the shirt that they sold? I mean, it's not really like it's going to be worth the
Yeah.
money with the lawyer to make it worthwhile to do anything about it. But yeah, again, at least it's funny. I mean, at least it was one of those stories you get to tell now. So not too pissed.
No, and that's great, man. I just kind of wanted to see your attitude towards it, and that's pretty much the attitude I have towards stuff like this, right? Especially dealing with fan art, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody's always that's one of the questions that always pops up. It's like, am I gonna get sued, and can I keep doing it?
Right, right.
You
And
know?
so, and here's the thing. So, like, I mean, like, I've heard of well-known, big-name people in the comic book industry who do not like people doing fan art of their work and selling it at the conventions, especially the ones they're at. I've heard of stories of people that names and I'm not going to say those names because I don't know it's only hearsay to me. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to drop that sort of thing. But I will say this: it would be cool to go into a comic book convention to go set up at your table one day, and then there's somebody who's got Bigfoot Knows Karate fan art up on their backboard. That would be that would be validating,
Oh,
So
awesome.
I mean, and then you go over to them. I want $1 for every one you sell, and then. But it would be
going there like
Jesus.
Cool. Going there like Jesus Christ and start flipping tables and shit.
Yeah. That's my Bigfoot. No,
but I do know. Walls.
I do know of a story where an artist had he did a piece of a character of a guy who was at the convention, the creator who was at the convention, and went by to give him one, and the artist in question said no and take it down from your wall, please.
Wow.
That's tough, dude. That's tough. But so no, I hope for the day that I go into a convention, somebody's like, hey, look, I got Bigfoot Knows Karate fan art. I'm like, cool, send it my way. I'll sign it for you too. I mean,
badass.
Yeah, because it's indie comics. You know what I mean? I want all indie comics to thrive. Whether it's my book or, Kamorian King has a book coming up here soon. Valencia's got his book out in Kickstarter right now. There's all sorts of folks. Omen from Nate Broughton's Omen's coming out soon. Jevin Loop's got his new Nuke Rooster coming out. I don't know if it's going on Kickstarter or not, but I know that's coming out soon. So like I want indie comics I want everybody to succeed in indie comics because it's not really, I don't really look at this like competition. We're only stronger if we're working together. So let's do that instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Wise words, y'all. Hopefully y'all taking notes.
Take notes.
And let's
foot on their ass. That's right.
Exactly. Old Man Comics, man.
What's
Said
up,
it
Old
best.
Man Comics?
Let's see. I can't pronounce the name. Jevin.
Jevin Loop, man.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jevin? Yeah, Jevin Loop. He's got Nuke Rooster. I was just mentioning that book. Nuke Rooster's awesome. Jevin, actually, can you see it? Here, hold on. See right there, this right here? That's a Jevin Loop right there. Oh, and this is a Zim Zimma right here. So, you recognize that?
Sort of, man. Looks kind of whack. Nah.
Yeah, right?
That looks awesome. God, I want it.
There you go. So, Jevin did this Bigfoot over here, and Luis Tomas did this Bigfoot over here, and I mean, so
sick.
Yeah, there's all sorts of good stuff on the wall. I got some stuff from Crit, and there's a Bruce 13 right here.
Yeah, that Bart. Yeah, there it is.
That's my Bruce painting. So anyway, usually when I do these things, I'm facing this way, but because I'm on a tripod today, change the view. So
man,
change the view.
Dope view though. Dope view. Get to see other people's art, man.
That's right, man. Yeah.
It's like the only reason I don't do it, I want to flip it. If I flip my camera right now, it's gonna be like my figure shelf and shit, So I would love to do it, but there's nothing to hold this camera on the other side behind me, so I don't do it. Simple as that.
There you go.
Oh, I could put mirrors, maybe, maybe 2 little mirrors on my shoulder. I don't know.
Put one on the ceiling too. So
right.
There you go.
So let's get into the Kickstarter, man. October 13th.
Yeah, man.
Is this a date that just randomly whatever you got, or did you specifically pick it?
No, I did not specifically pick it. It really was just kind of, I need to get it done because I would like to be able to have these out the door. I've got a January ship date on the book right now, but I'd love to be able to have them out in December. The only problem with December is it is the holiday season, and mail's slow already, and I've just even read that they're going to slow it down even more. I don't know what that's all about and why anybody would want to do that, but whatever. So I got a January ship date on the book, so it was really trying to kind of beat, the end of the year is what the goal was trying to get the book out to people by the end of the year. We'll see. I've only got a couple of pages left to draw, so, and I've got about 10 days in which to get before the book is launched. Normally, a lot of Kickstarters, they have 5, 10, 15 pages done and they'll launch. Was trying to be done completely with this. You know, life has happened to me, so I'm working on it, guys. I promise you. But it will we'll get this done. I'll get this done as soon as humanly possible because I don't want you guys to have to wait on it. That's like a really big deal for me. Is I do not want y'all to have to wait longer than you have to. So.
No, man. The anticipation is killing us, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been hyping it up for way too long. I hope it lives up to the hype. You know what I mean? So it's like,
And
yeah,
and that's how you do it, though. That's how you do it. You gotta hype it up.
You gotta hype it up. I need Flavor Flav in the background, just hanging out behind me, just going, "Yeah, boy," like over and over again. Because there's no better hype, man. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what I need.
That's crazy. That's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Now for let's get into the whole Kickstarter itself, right? Is this your first time going through the Kickstarter?
Yeah, never. I've backed a bunch, but I've never done one before. So this is a first for me. I mean, when I was making comics back in the day, there was no Kickstarter, or it was just kind of coming up at that time, and that was something that I was really scared of doing, trying to raise money through social media, basically. I would have never thought to do it. The pandemic is what really pushed me to do it through Kickstarter because you can't go to conventions right now anyway. And frankly, in looking at it logically, it's really one of the best distribution models you can possibly have right now because I put the book up on the website. We build the hype up for the book. And then, people travel to one site and it gets mailed out to them from me, right? That's, I don't have to go from show to show to show in order to make that happen. And that's like money not spent on hotels. That's the money not spent on, travel, food, having overprinting of books, products that you're not going to sell, or just don't sell. You know what I mean? This kind of gives me a good idea of how to actually prepare for those shows later on down the road, actually, of what's going to work and what isn't. But because I do want to get back to doing some shows. They were fun back in the day, and I'd like to try a few more again. But the Kickstarter was really, I mean, it was a necessity based on the pandemic. And now I'm just more than thrilled to be doing it because I think it could be a very, look, it's comics. I don't know how much money you're really going to make doing comics. It's not like that. But I do think it'll be a more viable option than just trying to go travel around Texas rather than being able to hit all these people around the world via Kickstarter. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's really cool.
No, that's dope. And, you bring a lot of interesting points. It's you're not wasting money on shows, which, I mean, time is money, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, look, I mean that's time you're not drawing. I mean seriously, that's time you're not drawing. I've always looked at shows as being a lot of fun. That's where you make money, but at the same time, if you have a bad show, me personally, I don't sit and draw at conventions. I don't. I stand up, I talk to people, I want to sell the book. That's what I'm there to do. And so even if I did, I wouldn't be on my laptop drawing like I do because this is what I draw on. I mean, this is what all I work on is this laptop right here. So, but I still wouldn't just be sitting there with my laptop on me the whole time. So, you know what I mean? But so I really just kind of, when I go to conventions, I'm just about pushing the book and getting people to see it and hopefully meeting some people who can help get it to that next level. That's what the next goal, right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Now, since it is your first time with Kickstarter, man, anything that you found difficult, any part of the process, anything maybe that you didn't expect and kind of jumped over that hurdle?
Shipping is probably the biggest concern. For me, from a dollars and cents perspective, what I don't want to do is I don't want to overcharge anyone for shipping, and I don't want to lose my shirt in the process too. You know what I mean? Trying to find a happy number that works. I mean, it's really expensive to ship something. I mean, between the mailing itself and then these where is it? Where's it? Well, one of those little packages, the Gemini packages. All the things that you need to, need to do it. It's, I mean, it's pretty costly to actually mail some comics. So trying to keep all the rewards small enough that they can fit in one mailer. You know what I mean? And make them smart like that. I don't want to. I wanted to make a poster, a bigger poster originally, but I can't fit it in the mailer without folding it. And I don't know about you, but I hate having a crease in a poster. To me, that's like, I prefer not to have the crease. So finding items that'll be small enough to work like that, I think that, number one, and number two, I've also tried to keep the Kickstarter pretty lean and mean in terms of what the gifts are or what the tiers are. So that was one thing, trying to kind of pare down what it was going to be, what the items were going to be, and then also, well, Chris from Homebrew Comics, did he just pop in? Actually, no, that's Con. Hey, what's up, Trent? How you doing, man? But Chris from Homebrew Comics helped me out trying to figure out how to make my preview page work. So thank you, Chris. He actually got into my my Kickstarter and helped me out on that. Cammy from Kamorian King got in. We've been looking at each other's Kickstarters, making sure that we don't look insane. And she's been really helpful for that. So there's a lot of people within the community who have been just helpful as hell on trying to master this thing. But I've been watching all these Kickstarters for 9 months now. I've been following Kickstarters, just look, either backing them or just watching them and seeing what's working, what's not working. When I went to go write mine, I went and looked at one that had backed 200 or 25,000% or something like that over its goal. I don't remember. It was some ridiculous number. It's like, okay, obviously they were successful. I'm going to write mine just like that, and use them as a template because they know better than I did, so I'm just trying to get from where, pick from all the best stuff. That's been the big thing. But I can show you, if you want, I can show you the actual, like, the preview of the Kickstarter page itself. So y'all can see, because it's just the preview page right now where you can go and hit the notify button. But I could actually, can I do that? Can I show y'all tiers ahead of time? Is that allowed?
You know what? I don't think that's allowed, man. I don't think the principal would like that.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. We won't do that then. So
no, no, you could definitely, man. It's up to you,
cool.
Do it.
Yeah, let me. I've got a couple things. Oh, but I do have basically all we're doing is books, but I do have a couple of add-ons, and one of them I gave away one of these in a contest one time. But this is a Bigfoot Knows Karate canvas, actually. So I'm going to throw this in as an add-on where they can get one of these. This is like a 18 by 18 canvas, like wall art. So that's going to be one of them if they want to do something big. But the other one's going to be a T-shirt. That's the only other one that we're doing outside of small items.
Blackjack Davey says, can one of them items be Bigfoot rolling papers? I think he's asking for a friend.
No, I'm the friend. No, no, really. But that would be amazing, honestly. When I do Bigfoot Knows Karate Cheech and Chong edition, it'll be just like that. Did you ever see the Cheech and Chong album Big Bamboo, where it was when you opened up the album?
Oh yeah,
it was a gigantic rolling paper. So you could get one of those. We went to, when I was a kid in high school, my friend's dad had a big Cheech and Chong record collection. And, or just a big record collection, but he had a Cheech and Chong section in there. So we found the album Big Bamboo and we opened it up, and lo and behold, the paper was gone. We looked at his dad and he goes, "What? I was a fun kid." We were like, all right. So.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So let me just log into this real quick. I'll show this to you.
That'd be dope. Another thing that kind of, you were talking about posters, and nobody likes a crease on their poster. What if you made it almost like a puzzle type thing? Maybe a 6-page. People put it together, no crease.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
But I don't know. Just an idea.
Yeah.
Just some shitty ideas coming out here.
No, there's no such thing, man. No such thing. So this is the actual what the page looks like. I'll probably make a couple of little edits to it and stuff, but this kind of shows you what we got going here. So you can do a digital copy of the regular edition, and then you could do the digital plus where you get some little extra goodies, and then you get into the print edition. And these are the covers we got going here. These are the regular edition covers. You got that one's mine right there, and that's Matthew Skillern's right there. Absolutely awesome. And then the deluxe
Skillful
edition
Studios.
covers. Oh yeah, he's badass. He's badass. I saw him pop in earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but what's up, Matt? And then that's the deluxe edition regular cover. That's mine. And then that's Adam Caswell's deluxe edition cover. So those are those right there. And so then we've got the different pricing tiers and all sorts of good stuff here. So what is this? Went back. Deluxe edition, and then the Caswell cover, and then you can get all 4 books right there as well. So, and then just some preview art. But I'll show you the this actually if we're going to look at preview art. So this is like a 7-page preview of the comic right here. So you can actually see what we got going on. So there's the credits. I need to add, this is old actually, I need to add Adam's information to that. So I'm glad we're looking at this now. So
hey, there you go.
So, and then
note to self, right?
Yeah, note to self. I'll have to watch this back and so I can remember these things. But yeah, so you can kind of see what we got going on, and then, and I've actually changed this page up since this was put together. But you can kind of see, get a little setup of what's going on with it, and
man, the colors are very vivid, man.
Thank you.
Like your whole color palette that you used.
It's I try to be a little bit more pastel-y, earth tony, except in certain spots. You know, mostly when you get into moments like like that, where he's just like kicking him right in the face, and but a lot of softer tones, but kind of grab you. I really wanted to have an organic feel to it. I think you can kind of see with like the panel shaping and things like that. There's not a lot of it's not a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it's got hard edges, but it's not straight. There's not clean lines. You know what I mean? It's all very busted up and that sort of thing. So, yep.
Kamorian King says he loves your panels.
Hey, Cammie, thank you so much. Yeah, Cammie from Kamorian King, she's got her Kickstarter starting up later this month, so y'all check that out. Go follow her on here on Instagram at Kamorian King. So, yeah, so that's what I got there for you. Pretty good stuff, and then let's see, and then also. And then I've got the website too. So if y'all haven't checked out the website, BigfootKnowsKarate.com, and but you can see all sorts of those preview pages I showed you a moment ago. Those are available here. We got the video.
She says she's pulling it.
Oh no. All right, well, we'll catch up later on that, Cammie. I hate to hear that, but for whatever reason you have to do that, I'll understand completely. But, yeah, you got to do what you got to do for sure. But we got your back. So, but then you got, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, I was going to tell Cammie, I'm like, if she needs more backers, man, I'll have her on. We'll do a last-minute show and get that pumping again, It's there. The invitation's there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Zim's awesome, and Cammie. Look, this whole community is amazing, and I think that we're all rooting for each other. That's for damn sure.
For sure,
we're all rooting for each other.
And while we're rooting for each other, if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys ask it. Try to use a little bubble with the question mark below. That way we could share. If not, it's okay. But yeah, let's just to share with
Yeah.
everybody on here.
Um, if you come over to the site, you can also catch there's I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you
Well,
hear this?
no.
Yeah, I got my headphones in. Hold on.
There we go. Now we could.
No, or yeah. Can you hear it then?
Yeah, yeah, we could hear it.
Okay.
Oh shit. Forget what you know. Oh, look at that.
All right. How was that?
There
Did
it
that
is.
work? All
That
right.
that was awesome, man.
Cool, man.
If that don't pique their interest, I don't know what will.
All right. Let's hope, right? So go get your interest peak, kids. Man. So there you go.
You know,
Go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say we had a question. It wouldn't be a show without Blackjack, right? Blackjack Davy here, shout out. How many spiders can Bigfoot fit in its mouth?
Um, I don't know how many different ways to answer this question, Dave. I mean, you know, how many different? You've asked me how many spiders I can fit in my mouth. How many spiders did Bigfoot? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It really just all depends on what else is on the menu, dude. He's got a discerning palate. It can't be spiders all the time. So I'm not really
uh,
giving you a straight answer on that one, Davey.
no, that's funny, man. We get all sorts of answers for that one, man.
Sure.
Delatory Comics. Shout out to Delatory Comics. One right here. He says, "Hey, what's up?" It's like I would like to ask, where do you get your physical copies printed from?
Okay, so traditionally I have used Kablam printing for comics printing, but I'm kind of looking at Comics Wellspring right now as well. Their pricing seems really good, and the pricing seems really good, and people I've talked to have used it say it's been a really good product for them. So I'm kind of torn right now. I still have a few weeks to make the decision. Do I save a little money and go Comics Wellspring, and because I've seen their products, or do I play it safe? Because I have physicals from Comics Wellspring that I've seen, or do I play it safe and go the Kablam route? And the reason I'm kind of still leaning to go Kablam is because they actually have an online store where you can go and buy the comic and they'll print it and ship it right out to you and I don't have to do anything. It's kind of like a TeePublic or a Redbubble or something like that, but for comic books. So that's called indieplanet.com. So it's kind of worth sticking around just to have that service.
Dope.
Yeah,
Great question, man, and awesome answers, man. The two sites I didn't know about, man.
yeah,
Kablam
no, they're
Printing
great.
and Comics Wellspring. That's dope.
Yep. D asked, "Will Bigfoot know Jim Cotta?" I don't know, but you know who will? My wife knows Jim Cotta. She does gymnastics and is a ninja. So just so if y'all didn't know that about my wife is a Jim Cotta expert. So that's not true, but she's got skills. So anyway,
I was about to say, holy
it's
shit.
no, it's just kind of a running joke with me and her. So, but like that one day she'll just bust out some Jim Cotta out of nowhere. We'll like be at the grocery store, and all of a sudden she'll like just kind of backflip and save the day. So I'm waiting.
Oh shit,
I'm
there you
waiting. I'm
go.
waiting for the day that happens. So she just it's gonna be great. So
Right. Are you
anyway,
gonna see it's just like a little puff of smoke, just like Scooby Doo and shit. Next thing you know, she's like over there on the other side of the room.
absolutely, absolutely.
Uh, Cammy
I'm
says
sorry.
Yeah, Cammy. She also said she used Kablam for prints, and and they look almost they took
It
almost a
took
month
almost
to
a
print.
month.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's unfortunate to hear. I've never had really a bad experience with them. It's been years since I've used them, but I've never really had a bad experience with them. Not one that they didn't make right very quickly. So, sorry, I don't know why I'm just holding this on the website. I can
no,
go back
no,
to my
you're
regular screen. Or actually, I'm going to show y'all some, while we're talking, I'm just going to flip through some Bigfoot Knows Karate fan art while we're just hanging out.
let's do
Um,
it.
yeah.
Uh,
So,
I was also gonna ask Dan. I mean, what are your feelings, man? Are you nervous? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's got to be in there, right? Part of the recipe there.
oh
But what are
yeah.
your feelings towards this, man? How do you feel about it? Confident? Not so much?
Okay. So look, I mean, I'm glad people are really into the book. That gives me hope. You know, I'm not asking for a ton of money. I'm only asking for $1,000, and I am even considering dropping that number down, but I'm probably not. I'm probably just going to stick to my guns and stay at that number. Um, but yeah, I'm to say I'm nervous is a bit of an understatement. A crazy I got a crazy October just work wise anyway, and November work wise anyway, and so it's like I've got to do some traveling for work during the campaign, like right after the campaign launches. I'm gone for like a week, and so it's gonna be kind of crazy not having to travel and not have to be like on top of this the whole time, all the time, you know. So there's a little bit of nerves there. Not that like it's going to need much of my attention, but just other than, but my mind's going to be on that while I've got to be working, and that's kind of a scary situation to be in. Beyond that, yeah, I'm nervous. I am nervous. I hope it does well. Am I confident it's going to fund? Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Um, I think that, I'm not trying to gouge anybody price wise. I'm trying to, and I'm using good paper stocks. The ones that I've selected, I'm using very good paper stocks and making it a worthwhile product. I work in the world of magazines and publications. So like for me, having a good solid product, having something tactile that's amazing, that's important to me. So the Kimbland products I'm looking at, nice, thick covers and nice paper and stuff like that. So that's I just don't want to I don't want to let any of y'all down. I mean, look, I'm not, I mean, yeah, it's nice to please people, but this is different. This is like it is. Y'all are putting your faith into me. You're putting your money, into me to bring you a product that that you're going to enjoy. And I want it to come to you guys timely. I want it to be a good story. I want it to be a different story. That's a huge deal for me. Is that it's something that you've never seen before, experienced before. I mean, it's Bigfoot that does karate, for crying out loud. Let's let's
Damn
make
right.
that more than let's make that more than just a gimmick. Let's give you a nice meaty story that you're going to come back and follow us for 5 issues. I mean that's because it's a 5 issue arc, and I really want you guys to come along the whole way through. We've got some really cool, this first book has got some cool cryptid battles. Bigfoot versus Cthulhu. That's going to make it a lot of fun. But there's a lot more to this guy than just a battle. He's an isolated figure, man. He's lonely. He's sad. He's lost in the world, and but has to rise above. I mean, so it's an interesting storyline. I think you guys are going to dig it. But that I totally went
Sweet,
around your
man.
question like 14 different ways, but yeah. So
Hey, man. As long as they say that silence is golden, not here. You know what I mean?
right, right. Not when you're
Right, right.
live, right?
Exactly. D says Pepto, Malix, or tequila, or all the above.
Pepto, the tequila first, and then I'm going to need the Malox. Yeah. But I will my goal my goal for or not my goal, but my pledge to you guys that night on the can we talk about this? Yeah.
Let's do it.
I've got okay. I'm putting you back on over here real fast. Hopefully this does not fall to the ground. There we go. All right. Mentioning tequila. Okay, so that was the magic buzzword that got me. Okay, tequila. Okay, so the launch date is October 13th. Okay, 6:30 that night, we're going live here on Instagram. Myself and Casey Allen. Did I mention this yet? I've not mentioned this yet, have I?
You have not mentioned it, not to us. And we are 6:30 p.m. Central?
Central Time, so 7:30 Eastern, okay? We're going to do an Instagram, launch party for this book. Casey and myself will be here on Instagram Live, and we are inviting all of you to come join us. And I don't mean just hang out in the chat. Stick your head in for 5 minutes and say hello. We're going to, we'll have the ability to have 4 people on the screen at one time. So we'll be letting people onto the screen. Excuse me. Let's talk Bigfoot Knows Karate. Let's talk about y'all's projects. I want, look, it's not just, it's the launch for Casey and I's book, but it's more than that. It's also, let's celebrate indie comics, dude. Let's do that because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot of us to be able to, call ourselves a community and do that sort of thing. So we're going to do that. So where the tequila comes in is I will either have a bottle of tequila on me that night or I'll be drinking Moscow Mules, one or the other, but I will be drinking live that night. So if you just want to watch me make a drunken buffoon of myself, that's worth the price of admission alone. And by the way, it's free to come in for the live. But you and then also I've been talking to we mentioned Adam Caswell earlier. We're working on a little something, a little prize for that we'll announce that night, or that will a raffle, if you will, that'll take place during the campaign. So something that we're working on right now. So neat little prize announcement that'll take place on the 13th. But that night you're going to get myself, Casey, Zim. I hope you come out and hang out with us for a little while that night. Dee, for sure, man. Trent, Tammy, whoever else is in the room right now, Matt, who was in here earlier, whoever, we want you guys over here. And I'm sending some notes out to some folks. I think I mailed you one already. There's some. To come out and hang out with us that day or that evening. So 6:30, that's pregame, okay? 6:30 is pregame. 7 o'clock, we launch. 7 o'clock, I press the button that makes us go live. And so we'll, I'm hoping that y'all all take shots with me or something like that, and we can just get a little stupid that night. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm
sounds like a party, man.
Escalon guy. So yeah, that's exactly what I want it to be.
There you go.
That's what I want it to be as a party. I don't want it to be just, okay, guys, Kickstarter's live. Go hit it up. And put it on my Facebook. No, I want to. This community has made me feel a part of it. Ever since really December. When I don't know if you remember in December when they did that indie comics team up. Where people were drawing covers, indie comics covers, and they were using their OCs in there rather than Captain America or whatever. Do you remember this? Okay.
Yeah.
When sort of. Yeah. So last
marijuana affects the brain.
Yeah. I've seen. Yeah. You're hip. So anyway, well, I remember the line in Half Baked when he's all marijuana affects the memory. That's just made me laugh. So yeah. Well, look, I am. So anyway.
Sorry. Totally. Holy shit, man! Now that's a hiccup and a half, man. That's funny, man. That's a shit you only see live.
Only live, folks. Where the hell was I talking about, man?
You were talking about December, how everybody was taking the characters.
Right. Yeah, so it was every December I get a 2-week vacation from work, okay, which is really awesome. But I also have a lot of time to sit, I'm and that's when I was I think I'm gonna start drawing a comic. My wife and I had discussed, and she's maybe start drawing a book again. It's been a year since she did it, and so I spent the Christmas break just drawing and just getting comfortable drawing again. And I've told you about my other character, Latex Avenger, right? Well, I had drawn a couple of and if y'all aren't familiar with Latex Avenger, he's Latex Avengers. He's got a sidekick named Spermicidal Foam Lad, and together they repelled crime 99.9% of the time. So I was doing some Latex Avenger deals on Instagram, and people were kind of picking up on him and started doing them, including him in the Indie Comics team up. And I was like, well, I've gotta do one now, because I mean, like, people have included the character into theirs. I gotta do this, so I did one, right? And mine was a kind of a makeshift Avengers, Captain America's first appearance from the Avengers in the 1960s. It was that cover. And
Nice.
and everybody was just very, supportive, very kind, and kind of got me engaged and ignited into wanting to draw more, and it's not a competition, like I said before, but you guys do have to understand something, that we all inspire each other, and whether it's to be, whether it is to be, we inspire each other to be the best we can. At least y'all inspire me to keep working my ass off. And that was kind of a big push for me to start doing that. Yep, that's it. That's my cover from Indie Comics Team Up. Yep, that's my boy right there in the middle, Latex Avenger, and the blue cat is from Super Stoner Chronic Rangers, and that's Alex Shipman's character. So if y'all aren't familiar with Super Stoner Chronic Rangers, definitely check that out here on Instagram. So it's a very funny concept.
Super Stoner. What Rangers?
Super Stoner Chronic Rangers.
Chronic Rangers, man.
Yeah, I think he's just at Chronic Rangers is his name.
Okay, I'm definitely I'm gonna check that out. I like that.
Oh, here. Then if you like that, you'll love this. Let me show you something. This is old school. This is a lunchbox somebody made me years ago.
Oh, sweet.
A Latex Avenger lunchbox. But I was talking to somebody about this character earlier today. So these are the original Latex Avenger characters. Okay, this is Latex Avenger, Spermicidal Foam Lad. But this cat right here, this is Manibus. Okay, Manibus is a kaiju pot monster. Okay, and this is Two Puff Marshmallow Man. So I just thought those were really funny characters.
Two Puff. Hell yeah.
Two Puff, Manibus, and Two Puff. So anyway, but yeah, I just thought that was cool. But this was sitting on my desk. I forgot to show you. That's
awesome.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
Man, so a big release party.
Yeah, big release
October
party.
13, y'all. Y'all better be there, or y'all be squared or circle, whatever y'all want. Rhombus, I don't care.
Something. You be something. Just get over here. It's gonna be fun. So we got the live show, the live stream that night, 7:00. We press the live button. We press the button. Let's drink up, have a good time. Come and hang out with us. I want to hear about your projects. Tell our audience who you guys are. We'll talk about the comic. Let's see if we can get this thing funded quickly. Is my goal. Like anybody else, that is the goal. They say that if you can fund in 24 hours, you can get the Projects I Like badge from Kickstarter, and if you get kind of selected for that, then you get pushed up the website on Kickstarter very fast. And that is so it's like I understand, like, for anybody, you got to wait till you get paid, you know what I mean, for work, you know what I'm saying? People got to get paid, but it definitely behooves the creators, when the day they launch, if you can fund them fast, because that helps them out with the Kickstarter algorithm. And as content creators, everybody, we all know what it's like to fight the algorithm on Instagram or Twitter or wherever else we do our things. So that's cool. We got to keep up the battle against the algorithm. That's going to be my next comic. It's going to be called Man versus Algorithm, and it's going to be it's going to be Man versus Algorithm, and it's going to be this giant wall of that's trying to push back your success at all times. You know what I mean? That's all it's trying to do, is just keep your success from happening. So I don't know, maybe not, or because if you get the algorithm to work for you, it really does work for you. So let's see if we can get it to work. That's a terrible idea for a comic. I'm not doing that.
It sounds like a terrible idea, dude, but with your skills, I'm pretty sure you'll make it look badass. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
He's like, I don't know.
Oh, no. We got this. It's going to be good. It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
good.
great, man. Very
Yeah.
excited, man. Shout out to
Thank you.
the team as well, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Everyone just putting in amazing work. Even the fans out there as well, man. It's just nuts, dude. It's just
Thank you.
nuts, dude.
It's amazing. It's
And
absolutely amazing.
and like I said it, I said it a couple times during the show, man. But it's just it's it's a fun ride going along with you, man. You know what I mean? And just seeing everything come together, and now you're here, and you're able to just spread some knowledge, dude. Thank you very much, dude, for everything.
Man, thank
You
you.
know?
I thank you. You were to let me come on here, when I was like a guy with like 3 pages and an idea, and I like anybody want to shout out their project? I'm like, I do, and you were so kind, man, and and just thank you for giving us all a platform. I mean, me, everyone, and just being, honestly, I mean, look, you're an artist in your own right, and you do amazing work, but you're still like, you cheerlead all of us, and you give us a platform, and thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Hey, well, you're welcome, man. You're very welcome.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, man, just doing it because I love meeting people, right? Everyone has a
right.
story. It's the longest story in the book, right? Everyone has their own story, and it's talk with like-minded people, man. It's a pleasure of mine. Unfortunately, I'm not getting paid for it, so it's for the love, man. Eventually, one day, right? One day, I'll get there.
Well, you know what? I'll DM you, but I'm gonna when the book is done and I've got copies, I'm mailing something to you. So yeah, just expect you sent me you sent me the Carnage. I'm gonna send you the Fury. How's that? So not
Ooh,
I'm gonna send you a Bigfoot package. So I'll definitely
yes.
make sure you get something for all the things that you've done for us, Tim. Yeah, you know what? It'd be my pleasure. I'm gonna mail you some stuff. So yeah.
That's right. That's right, you suckers. All of you eat it. No, I'm just joking.
Shit, man. Fuck you, man. Anyway,
Fuck you
so
all. No.
we totally go
No,
1980s wrestler, like, let me tell you something, brother, and just get all. Yeah.
No. I had to do that, man. It's just I don't know what
Yeah, you're
happened. I
cool.
think it was Panda Zim trying to come out, dude. You know.
Awesome. Awesome.
I got to keep that guy behind. Keep him in the back of the head because if
We
not,
need the good Zim today, Zim. We need the good
yeah.
Zim.
Yeah, we
I
definitely
left
need
Bad
that.
Dan back over in the room. Remember? Come on now. We
It's
need
good
Zim
cop,
attached
bad
to
cop,
this.
dude.
That's right.
We
It's
know this.
happening.
It's good cop, bad cop. There we go.
Life's a duality.
Man,
What are you gonna do?
right. As far as the Kickstarter project itself, man, is
Hmm.
there anything else that you probably learned that just that you could share with everybody else? Other little tidbits. I know, like you talked about that Kickstarter algorithm, right? That's crazy, man.
Right.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. So I mean, like anything else, I mean, like they're looking to generate the best numbers that they can too. Remember, Kickstarter makes a percentage based on what you sell for. So if you get $1,000, they get, I don't know, I think it's like 10% or something like that. So they get
Mm.
$100. So it behooves them for you to generate as much money as humanly possible. Who are you going to put up to the top of your page? The ones that are failing or the ones that are having success? So if you can show them early that you're having success, that's where it's at. The other thing that you can do to help out your to help out the other creators that you follow is go to their Kickstarter page. So if you went to my website, the easiest way to find it is go to my bio here on Instagram. You'll see a link tree. Click on that, and there'll be a link to the Kickstarter, the Bigfoot Knows Karate Kickstarter. Hit the notify button. It says notify me. If you hit that notify me button, that helps us out tremendously because that gets Kickstarter to know that there are people already looking at this product, or this project. So right now, I think we are currently at 54 followers on our Instagram, or not Instagram, on our Kickstarter. That's not bad. I'm not complaining at all. I'm so grateful to all 54 people. I don't know if that's bad or good. Honestly, is that good? You tell me. It seems like it's pretty good numbers. So I'm happy with it. So what we're trying to do is go to the Kickstarter, click on the notify me button. That way it'll tell you when we launch, and you'll get an alert that'll go directly to your phone, and you can stop exactly what you're doing at that moment in time, whether it's driving your car, eating your dinner, having the sex, whatever it is you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Go back that comic, because that's how important this comic is. Go live your life, but sometime within that 24-hour period, please, stop having sex for a couple of minutes and
yeah. That I mean, it probably won't take that long either. Right after, if anything.
Well, I don't know if like Sting is listening or something like that, and somebody who's like really into that tantric thing. So if you got to go do your, do what you got to do, fellas. But ladies, go have fun. But at some point, back the book if you don't mind.
Definitely.
If you're into it. This is a low pressure sale.
low pressure sale.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and I'll press that notify right after the show, man. I don't want to do it that way. Get that.
Yeah. I could tell y'all to go do it now, but we're in the middle of a live. But I mean, go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead. I'll just.
We'll wait. We'll just take a break.
We'll just sit back. Smoke if you got them, man. We're just doing our thing. So.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's great, man. Dude, Dan, I mean, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Maybe we didn't get into.
Say that again.
Oh, my bad. Don't die on us, dude.
No. I got a cough thing happening. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, is there any other things that you wanted to talk about as far as the Kickstarter goes?
No, not really. I mean, just thank you to all 54 people so far who are following it. Thanks for all, I mean, I think when I started in doing Instagram, I started around January, I probably had about 1,000 followers on Instagram who were just watching me draw little things here and there. But, there's been another, couple, another 1,000 plus who jumped on over the last few months. So thank you for everybody who's jumped on and hung out with me, watching, live streams with you guys, or watching when I do my live draws. When I get to do those are always awesome. And, everybody who's, obviously who's done the fan art, that's amazing. I can't believe that you guys have done that. That's amazing. I'm just, I'm just thankful that if you've done look, I've done comics for a while, man. I mean, Latex Avenger, Masters of the Obvious. I've done a bunch of books, and people have enjoyed them, but I've never seen a group of people connect with a project that I've worked on like this. You know what I mean? And with with the help of Casey, we're putting together a really amazing comic, and it really does make you. Whether I fund on the right away or I fund it all, I don't know if it matters really, because I'm having an amazing time. I'm having an amazing time. Yeah, I want to fund. Let's not bullshit each other, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm having an amazing time. And when I started doing this again, back at the beginning of the year, the thing my wife and I talked about a lot was do it as long as it's fun. Guys, I'm having fun. Yeah. I might be exhausted. I might be waking up at 4:30 in the morning so I can draw before work every day. I might be doing all that kind of stuff. That's what I do. Okay. I'm having a blast. And you guys are all very, very, very responsible for that. So thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, man. Well, I mean, I guess
Trent said 55, dude. Thank you, Trent. That's awesome, dude.
There you go.
That's absolutely awesome.
55. Hell yeah. Con artist, man. Con artist, graphic design, man. Make sure y'all following him as well.
Absolutely.
And I think, Dan, that brings us into a closing, man. It's top of the hour.
Great.
Man, I greatly appreciate your time, man. And like I said, the whole adventure, if you guys haven't followed Dan Price, Bigfoot Knows Karate, then you guys are really fucking missing out. It's an awesome project. Was there almost from the beginning, right? And man, it's here, right? It's here.
Yep.
Next week.
It's coming.
Wait, yeah. 2 weeks.
The 13th. 2 weeks. Yeah, 10 days. 10 days from now.
10 days.
So one more. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, one more quick thing. So if you're not tired of listening to me yet today, I think at 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be on the Banff podcast on YouTube. Casey will be joining me as well. So if 8 o'clock and you got nothing going on and you just want to hear me prattle on more about Bigfoot, that's a good way to do it. So I'll be doing that tonight. That's it, man. I'm grateful to you. Thanks for having me on, as many times as you had, dude. This has been amazing. And yeah, you've been here really kind of since the beginning of, this run of getting this book going, dude. And yeah, I mean, thank you. I can't thank you enough, dude.
If anything, let's have you back once you get the physical stuff in, man. That'll be fucking dope.
Yeah. Let's do this. Once you get your physical copy in, okay, when I mail you your package, okay, that way we can look at it at the same time. How's that sound?
That is fucking perfect, man. Freaking perfect.
Man, cool. I love it.
And I think, Connor just had a question. He says, what was the YouTube again for the Banff podcast?
It is, hold on. Give me 1 second, gang.
And that's going to be happening today at 8 p.m. While Dan goes ahead and gets that info for us. Make sure you guys are following him. Danomite with a Y, DANOMYTE 139. Follow him here, Twitter. Make sure you guys check out his Kickstarter. Make sure you guys go and get that notification there. Just click it.
Yep. Yeah, it is youtube.com/BAMF podcast. BAMF podcast. So Banff. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that tonight at they have
8 p.m.
Yeah, 8 p.m. So they had a pre-launch thing for it already. I don't know where it went, but yeah, we'll be on there tonight. So come hang out with me, and you'll get to meet Casey if you have not met Casey before. Casey, more than a co-writer, dude. Casey's my boy, dude. I mean, he is. We've never met. We've known each other for about 3 years. We've never met each other once. He lives out in Alabama, in Birmingham. I'm out in Austin, Texas. One day we'll cross paths somewhere and get to hang out because
that's awesome.
He's gone from just being like somebody I've collaborated with a little bit here and there to somebody who would definitely call a friend and want to go hang out with, twice a week probably. He's that cool. So
dope.
Yeah, man.
Damn, even twice a week. Jeez.
I would, dude. Seriously. Well, we talk on the phone like 3-4 times a week. And we
awesome.
started off working about the comic, and now we're talking about, hey, man, how's your wife doing? How's your kids doing? What are you up to? Oh, man, that sucks you're having to work on that or whatever we got to do. And we just bullshit with each other now. So it's like, one of us is going, he'll be coming home from work, and I'll be getting dinner ready, and he'll be like, hey, what's going on? Not much. Let's bullshit. Okay, cool. And, we'll take 20 minutes and just, and I mean, I'm not usually – I don't know. I don't have a lot of friends that I do that with. So it's just something about he and I's rapport. We can just kind of just go back and forth like that. So
sweet.
It's a good relation. It's a good working relationship. So anyway, I don't mean to keep you, Zim. You want to get out?
It's I'm pretty much free all day, bro.
Right.
Free all day.
All right. Well, thank you again for having me, though.
No, and you're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. Yeah. And once again, y'all, Dan Price, man, with Bigfoot Knows Karate, Danomite 139. You guys know the deal. I don't have to say it again, right? Because y'all already know. But make sure you guys check them out if you want to hear more. Banff podcast tonight at 8 p.m. And of course, a shout out to the crew, Casey Allen. Shout out, and thank you for being on, dude. I don't know what else to say, man, just besides thanks, dude. Thanks for your time and for the trip. Awesome stuff.
You got it, man. Thank you for everything, dude. You have a great afternoon.
Thank you, my friend. You too as well. And that's it, guys. That's the show, episode 121 with Dan Price. We're talking about Danomite and Bigfoot Knows Karate, right? October 13. Make sure you guys go and get yourselves a reserved copy, right? Go help fun. Aside from that, make sure you guys are following me on Chatting with Zim on YouTube. Check out the channel right before you see the Banff podcast tonight. Also, check out all the brothers in arms, as con artist likes to say. We got Live with 7, Dead and Laughing, and of course, the Con Drawn Show coming on today at 5 p.m. Central. So make sure you tune in for that. Con artist and, of course, Jay's Drawn. 3 10-minute drawing sessions with an artist. So that's going to be dope. I think they got Blackjack Davey on today. So Blackjack, we'll see you on later today. That's going to be dope. Aside from that, make sure you guys catch me. For all you guys living in Illinois, I will be at the Sticker Schnob show in Aurora, sponsored by McCarty Mills. So I'm going to go ahead right after the show here and go take all my work there, and you'll find us this weekend there in Aurora, Illinois. So if you guys want some sticker packs, make sure you guys go check that out. I got some awesome Halloween sticker packs for y'all. There it is. Boom. A little scary pack. We definitely got Pumpkin Panda. And, of course, this here, bringing in a little Mummy Zim there. So check that out. If you guys can't make it in Illinois but would love a spooky pack, please DM me. Let me know. And we'll definitely get these out to you. It's not framed. It's just a sticker pack. But yeah, that's what's up. Some more goodness to come. Next week, guys, I believe we got a returning guest. I had her on about a week or two ago, or actually last week, Erica. So we're going to be going back and talking with Very Bright Erica. She was the animator, of course, and I just want to give her her time, and definitely got a lot more to talk about. So she'll be back this Saturday joining us. Very Bright Erica. Make sure you guys check her out, and I will be posting her work throughout the entire week, right? Aside from that, shout out to everybody who's been here supporting. Thank you guys very, very much. We couldn't have done this without y'all. And shout out to Delanus as well. There you go, the baby bro. We got some pins coming in for y'all. And that's it. Y'all be cool. Be kind to one another. Support one another. Don't forget to go and support the homie Dano Mike. And above all, trust the process, y'all. Zim Zimmer, and this is episode 121.